I redecorated. Comments?
No. Looks good.
Comments are welcome. Suggestions for cleanup, not so much.
I used to hate it when I would wreck a room and some well-meaning person would come by and say stupid things, trying to make it right.
Yeah, well, I've had a steady stream of that.
It's your place. You get to wreck it if you want, buddy.
I'm pouring private reserve. You want to join me?
No. I'm here for Lucky.
Yeah?
You wanted me to come by, see if I could help you get through your guilt.
Sorry you wasted a trip.
Yeah, I mean, that's what I told him, that you know, there's not much I can do. That you and Lucky need to work this out together.
Yep.
Yeah, email me a copy of the forensics report on the Brandon Lowell case, along with a list of all the people who were working at Vaughn's the night of the shooting. Thanks. No, I'll take the statements myself. Bye. Hey.
Hey, I didn't mean to barge in on you like that. I just wanted to come by you and drop off some things.
You don't have to do that.
Have you opened your fridge lately? You're down to a box of baking soda and week old Chinese.
No, I meant apologize. I wouldn't have given you a key if I didn't want you here.
Oh, but you shouldn't have to trip over me either. I'll just put this stuff away.
Here, I'll take it. It's fine. Just stay.
I don't want to make things harder on you.
You know, I happen to like having you around, Siobhan, which is a good thing since we're supposed to be getting married.
I should put the milk away before it spoils.
You know what? Let's do it. Let's get married today.
We don't need to talk about this now.
Well, we can't keep putting it off. I mean, your visa's about to expire.
But getting married, it isn't the answer.
If we don't, you'll be deported.
Halfway through the wedding, you got word about Jake. I think the reason that you're pushing for us to get married is to bring some order to all this chaos. And it doesn't work like that. You have to give yourself some time to grieve.
Time is a luxury we don't have, Siobhan.
Well, the deadline's not up today, which means we don't have to spend the afternoon waiting on the justice of the peace. We should go out and do something. Maybe we should go for a hike. I think the fresh air would do us both some good.
Okay, look, if we're not going to get married, I have a lot of work to do. I got a stack of cases pending, so I got to go to work.
You're not going to stand still long enough to feel this, are you?
I feel it all the time.
You were doing real good there for a while, not offering suggestions about something that can't be fixed, but now you're getting dangerously close to joining the chorus of Kumbaya.
I believe you and Lucky can fix this. You know, work through the grief.
Let me ask you something, son. If Mike had mowed down one of your kids with his car, would you want him helping you with your grief? No. Hell no. You wouldn't want him in your face. I respect my son enough to keep my distance.
You said you were fine to drive, right?
I was. Of course I was. But that doesn't change the fact that I drove the car that killed the kid. And Lucky's got a right to blame me, booze, phases of the moon, or any other damn thing that gets him through this.
Lucky doesn't want the guilt to swallow you whole. He just wanted me to come by and see if there was anything I can do.
I sure as hell am not going to cry on my son's shoulder after I'm the one that ended the life of his 4-year-old.
Hey, buddy. I know you don't think you deserve forgiveness, but it's gonna come anyway.
Or closed. Or remodeling.
I see. Know what you've done with the place.
Yeah. It has a certain atmosphere.
What might that be? Why just lose your shirt when you can leave behind a pint of blood as well?
That's catchy. I ought to put that on a t-shirt. I like where your head's at.
Can't say the same. You need to put down the glass and go talk to your son.
I've always had a weakness for redheads. But right now, I'm not in the mood for advice.
You're gonna have to do much better than that if you want to send me screaming for the hills. I've had more experience than I care to with drunken men who are looking to drown their regrets.
Look, I told you we're closed. You need to go find another bartender to bend his ear, not mine. Because I don't want to hear
It's too damn bad. Lucky is in agony. Heart ripped right from his chest. He's been running himself ragged, working till he drops anything to bury the memory of that beautiful boy he lost.
Yeah, well, he has a right to handle his grief any way he can.
Lucky isn't thinking clearly. And I'm worried that he'll get reckless and he'll start taking crazy chances.
That could happen, you know.
We're talking about your son here. You have to do something to help him.
No, I don't.
What if Lucky walks in front of a bullet? You prepared to live with that? Because I'm sure as hell not.
Hey, got a minute?
I'm sorry, for not coming to the memorial service. It didn't feel right.
Well, there's nothing right about burying a child. Listen, Jason, I can't tell you how sorry I am, and my dad had no
You're not
business.
responsible for what Luke did, Lucky.
I know, but my father's been walking a fine line for years, and I knew where it could lead. I just figured it was his life, As long as no one was getting hurt, it wasn't my business to get involved. And now, Jake's gone.
You were a good father to him. You gave him what I couldn't, and I'll always be grateful to you for that.
Thank you. Look, there's no easy way to do this, but I didn't come here to talk about Jake. Abby's ex-boyfriend, Brandon Lowell, was found in the parking lot of Vaughn's, and I need to ask you some questions about his murder. Okay. So Brandon Lowell tried to rape Abby and ended up in the hospital courtesy of Michael. Less than a day after making bail, the guy turns up dead with 2 bullets in his head. Now, the DA doesn't seem to think that's a coincidence, so where were you the night of April 4th?
We don't need to do this. Dante already questioned me.
Well, I'm assisting the case, so where were you?
It's fine. You have a huge conflict of interest because of Jake.
I've never let the fact that you were Jake's father
I know that,
interfere
but
with
you
my job.
shouldn't be doing this, Lucky.
It's a preliminary interview, Jason. I mean, come on. If you need to call your lawyer so it's more comfortable for you, fine. Where did you first meet Brandon Lowell?
I'm not doing this.
I can question you
Okay,
here.
it just
down at
doesn't
the
seem
station.
right after everything that's happened.
Don't make this about Jake,
You might be able to do this, but I can't right now.
Someone else will be by to question you.